Hey everyone, it's Steez Burger, BRRGRR, just like the cheeseburger. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber, if you're a new viewer of mine, I'm Steez once again, and I am an M-ear, which means that I'm awakened to the Mandela effect. It means that I experience multiple experiences and I'm aware of them. I'm aware of glitches and time shifts and um, multiple realities slash parallel realities. I believe there may have been some involvement with CERN. Do I necessarily think that defines the Mandela effect? Absolutely not, because I believe the Mandela effect has been going on as long as humankind whenever it came to fruition, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Um, I think it's been going on forever. I think this simulated reality has been simulated time and time again since the caveman era and possibly even beyond then. I just think we finally figured out the terminology for it when the whole Nelson Mandela effect finally happened, and that's where that's how the name, the phrase was coined. Was because Nelson Mandela's funeral was aired, and there's so much residue of that, and that's why the effect is named that. But I just I wanted to make this video because oh yeah, and I also wanted to show you guys my Krusty the Clown shirt because I'm a diehard The Simpsons fan, and yeah, so there's Krusty the Clown giving you a big thumbs up. Also, no, actually, that's Krusty saying subscribe to my channel and like it because Steez is so awesome. See, just read his lips. I think I've lost my mind. Just kidding, I haven't. I'm having a fantastic year, and that's why I'm posting so much content and feeling so inspired and uh, like and excited. Once again, I'm so fucking. I said I wasn't gonna swear on this channel, but I'm so fucking excited. I'm genuinely so fucking excited to be here. I won't swear anymore, but on this channel because I just don't like to do so. But just in case like a child watches it or something like that or whatever. I don't like to offend anyone. Is the moral of the story. Was the point I'm trying to make you guys? Okay, but so like once again, and this residue happened right probably about 2 hours ago before Joe left to go to work for the day until he gets back later this evening. But so we're watching Laverne and Shirley because in my Hangouts chat, I let you guys know that let you guys get a close up of their beautiful faces and the box set itself. It's gorgeous. It's wonderful. It's all 8 seasons. It's the complete series. It's we're already on the third season and we got it on Friday. No, I think we got it on Saturday. Yeah, this past Saturday we got it. So we've been watching a lot of Laverne and Shirley. But the okay, so the residue slash Mandela effect for myself and for my fiance Joe. We kind of had a discussion and then about it, and I told him that I wanted to make content about it and post it on my channel, and he said I think you should because it definitely is a Mandela effect for me. It really freaked him out, and I'm not gonna speak for him, but those were his exact words. I'm not otherwise. If I didn't know what he said verbatim and I didn't have his permission to do so, I wouldn't speak for him ever, on my channel. But so he gave me permission, so I did so. But uh, where it has the city of Milwaukee always been located as far as you guys are concerned in your current reality, um, because I won't say where it's actually located in the video. um, I would like you guys to sound off in the comments below and let me know where like the first the first state that came to your mind that the city of Milwaukee is in, and I'm just curious to see like if Joe and I are the only ones that didn't know and had to guess. We had to guess 3 different states, and by the time we guessed the third state at the same time together, we finally figured it out. And we were like, oh yeah, that's right. But is it a misremembering? Is it a mass misremembering? Is it a Mandela effect? I don't know. It's just like there's lots of residue in Laverne and Shirley. Once again, I'll show the box set, and they talk about the city of Milwaukee all the time, and it's just like they never mention the state. And I find that odd because when I was a kid, and I've been a fan of Laverne and Shirley as long as I can remember. I was raised on Laverne and Shirley. My mother had and has and always will have fantastic taste in anything pop culture, and we share our the same sentiment and love and appreciation for Laverne and Shirley, and really good like classic sitcoms and of the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s era, and beyond. But so I just would like, okay, I'll name the three states that we thought that that Milwaukee was actually in, and then we'll go from there. But so the first place I said was, I was like, Illinois, and then Joe goes, right, yeah, it's like by Chicago and stuff, and then I was like, wait, no, it's not. And then I was like, okay, where's that '70s show? And I love that '70s show. I've seen every episode. I just don't own it, and I'm not like a fanatic about it like I am like about like like the Lucy Show and the Munsters and Laverne and Shirley and I Love Lucy and the Twilight Zone and things that I've mentioned on my channel before that I own all the box sets for, The Simpsons, etc. So we decided, okay, it's not Illinois, and then Joe said Idaho, and I was like, right, Idaho, yeah, that's it, right, because the potatoes and stuff. And then I was like, wait, no, because they work, on Laverne and Shirley. They work in shots. They're cap girls. They work in on an assembly line, like and they put caps on the beer bottles at Shots Beer Company or corporation, whatever you want to call it. Um, and so, like, it's weird. And then so we the third one that we guessed or whatever, I actually can't mention because that's the one that I forgot that that's the, when we figured it out. We were like, oh yeah, that's the one. It's actually it. We didn't have to Google it or anything. Like, we actually figured it out. And not that Google is like the place to go and like where you can find like proof of any kind of residue, because trust me, Google has betrayed me and has not always been kind about reserving the residue from my birth earth. But where the hell is Milwaukee for you guys right now? Like, where do you think it is? Honestly, I want to know. Joe wants to know. My fiance Joe is very curious as well. He encouraged me to make this video, and it's not that I needed his encouragement because I was going to do so without his permission. But anyway, not that I need it, but just I wouldn't have involved his side of the story and his take and his conspiracy allegedly. I wouldn't have involved that aspect of it. Had I not gotten his permission, but because I'm working on boundary issues and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that in a later video today. Because I plan on making a few videos today while Joe's working, because I'm feeling really, I've written a few outlines and I'm really excited, and my last few videos have been doing really well, and I'm so humbled and I'm so grateful. And if it wasn't for you watching, then I wouldn't be doing this. And because every single day, multiple times a day, I get either a Google Hangouts message, or a private video chat on Google Hangouts, or a comment on one of my videos, or a comment on a video of one of of someone's channel that I'm subscribed to. It's something that's so positive, and such a positive exchange, and it makes me feel so good about myself. And that's not necessarily what it's about, but in a way it is, because I can only speak for myself, but I'm somebody that suffers from severe depression and chronic anxiety, and I'm quote unquote bipolar too. That's what the experts have always told me since I was like a teenager. But it's I just want to say thank you. I don't know if I've necessarily thanked you guys like personally and genuinely, and coming from a place of authenticity, and like just from the most heartfelt place that I can possibly come from. Thank you so much for being there for me, and for supporting me, and for not judging me, and for being aware of the mistakes of my past, because I decided to put them out there, and that's only because I want people to know who I really am. If I lied about the fact that I struggle with addiction, and I lied about the fact that I've been to rehab more than once, and I lie about the fact that I have a couple misdemeanors on my record, or I lied about the fact that I was arrested for shoplifting one time. It was a misdemeanor, but I was also a teenager. I'm not perfect, and I used to self harm, and I did 6 months ago, and that's okay. But it's and that's why I do this, because you guys know this, and I've made videos about it, and I never once got trolled, or and no one ever said like you should kill yourself, and it's not that I think that I should, and that's never why I self-harmed. It's just it comes from a place of insecurity, and this is the first time in my life where I can safely say without a doubt that I will never self-harm again, and it's because of this creative outlet in this magnificent futuristic world that we live in, that has this amazing app on all of our, you know, um, glowing rectangles that we carry with us everywhere we go, called YouTube, and it's um it's therapy for me. It's so therapeutic. I get everything out that I need to get out that I used to I used to stoop to cutting and self harming to get that to get the to get out the negativity and to get out the frustration and the anger and the angst and even just to feel anything at all. And it's not that I get out anger and angst and frustration on this channel. I've had a few rant videos and not necessarily been in the best moods in a handful of them, but I'm pretty positive for the most part, and it's just because I no longer bottle those feelings up, and they're no longer bursting out of me. I don't feel the need to cut them out of me physically and let them out with blood, and that's not even a metaphor. And it's and I say that unabashedly and with no shame in my game, because I'm I'm not perfect, and that's why I think that's why I think that you're watching this right now, is because you can see a part of me in yourself. I'm not saying you necessarily self harm if whoever you are watching this, but you see that I'm not hiding anything from you guys. What would I gain from that? I wouldn't be authentic, and if I'm not being authentic with you guys, who are the most authentic people that I've ever known in my life, in my in even I know you guys better than I know 99% of the people in my 3D life. Honestly, I do, and so that's really saying something. I mean, I adore you guys, and thank you so much for being here once again. I'm Steez. Thank you so much for watching. I kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent toward the end, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. But by the way, don't forget, because I talked for like 4 minutes after I made the Milwaukee reference. But where do you guys comment down below and please let me know like where Milwaukee has always been located for you? What state in your reality? Please comment down below. Let me know. Subscribe if you like my content. I'd really appreciate it. And to my 2 new subscribers since my last video, I love you so much for being here. Until next time, I'm Steezburger, just like the cheeseburger.